Hi girls, welcome again to my channel. If you love my content, please like and subscribe. So the video of today is actually a request. People, they really loved the one I made about Gossip Girl psychological analysis. If you missed that one, it's in the description box. Please watch and let me know your feedback. And so they were like, oh, we love this series of videos, please make a new one. And it's not gonna be a TV show this time, but a movie, because like I'm such a movie nerd. I love, like, I have collected a database of the movies I wanna watch, but I love also to like psychologically and analyze them and analyze the characters of the movie and see what was the moral behind this movie. And I picked one today that I have not watched but rewatched recently, which is Cruel Intentions. Such an iconic, sick movie. I watched, like, it's old, it's 1996, but when you rewatch stuff as an adult, you just see them like from a different angle and different perspective. Like, it's a whole different story you get. It's not like when you watch as a teenager or as a kid. And that movie, I love it because I watched it years ago and introduced me to the best music theme. It had this, like, the amazing music theme. They introduced me to Placebo, one of my favorite bands I used to listen to growing up, because you remember the most iconic beginning scene of the movie when Sebastian, he was riding his car and the song Every You and Every Me like was playing in the background. I love it. And of course we don't remember the iconic ending scene with the music, with the song of like The Change by The Verve, I think. And I even, you know, girls, I think that Mean Girls, they stole the scene when they, like, she was publishing the diary of the evil girl. I think that was like copied by Mean Girls as a movie. I'm very sure. It, like, Cruel Intentions is the original. Okay, but two morals of the story I have came up with. First one, because I will briefly summarize the movie. So Sebastian and the blonde girl, I think from Buffy the Vampire, I don't remember her name in the movie. They are like step brothers. Her dad, his mom, or like the other way, they got married. They are rich. They are like in like the rich society of New York. And she's such a dark girl. She lives in the darkness, and she managed to pull Sebastian with her. Voila. She dragged him into the darkness. So her boyfriend, he dumped her for a more innocent girl. She was not innocent. She was sleeping around and everything. And her boyfriend, he left her for this girl who is Salma something. I don't remember her name. And she was so innocent and like pure. And she was so angry. Instead of taking revenge of the guy, she decided to ruin the girl and transform her. That's what she does, her and stepbrother. They pick these innocent virgin girls and she pushed her stepbrother to sleep with them and dump them and turn them into, I don't want to use any bad words. So that's what she does. So the moral of the story is, when someone is actually living in the darkness, oh, they wanna so bad drag people down with them, and that gets disguised as someone who is careful, and they give you advice and they love you, blah 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 blah. I was not in that extreme situation, and I had this friend. I just ended friendship with her like just a few months ago. I don't know. So I thought she was my best friend, and I thought she gives me advice. She used to give me a lot of advice that of course I don't take. They are bad advices. I don't take them. But she was like putting a lot of energy to convince me of something, you know, and I used to think she cares for me, or maybe she's a good friend, because the amount of energy she was putting to convince me, like, unbelievable. I was like, well, cannot be. She really cares too much. Maybe she thinks that I deserve better, that actually I don't know. Because these kind of advices she gave me, I'm not gonna get into personals too much, but I was like, well, maybe she wants the best for me. Maybe, I don't know, she cares for me. She thinks, oh, you deserve much, much better. Until I went through some, I don't know, but in summer, I went through something, you know, that has affected me. And then I saw her. She went. All these advices she used to spend hours to convince me with, and of course I was not listening. She went and she did exactly the opposite of all that. I was like, wow, wow, what a double standard person. And I was shocked, to be honest, because the advice she gave, like, she would be like, oh, the thing you are doing and blah 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 blah, you are compromising, and no, like, I will not do like you girls, I'm much better. And then she went and did exactly the opposite of every advice she used to give me. I was shocked, I was disappointed, actually. It had like, it didn't hurt me, but anyways, still I was like, well, maybe she was jealous, and that's jealousy, actually. Let's get back into the movie. Some people, they are so jealous of you, they so want to make you change and transform and be like them and drag you into the darkness, and that was her. She was so jealous. She's such a jealous girl, and I had no idea. I didn't know her before. Like, I was getting to know her, and that has shocked me. I was like, how could she, like, you know? And then I think that movie was a sign from God, because and then I watched that movie and it hit me, and I was like, okay, she's not my friend, she's jealous, she doesn't care, whatever. I don't care about her like excuses doing that. I would just end my friendship with her, and I did, and I'm so happy. Anyways, back to the story. So this girl, which is like I call her Buffy the vampire, this is how she was famous for. And she did that because they picked a new girl, which is Reese. I don't know her last name, but the legally blonde girl, you know, the blonde girl. Fun fact, she got married to Sebastian in real life, and oh, they gave birth to the most beautiful looking kids, since both are really beautiful. 90s girls, they were crushing on that guy. Anyways, so back to the story. So they picked that girl because she was innocent, and she was like writing about it, she was journaling, and she was gonna transfer to their high school, and they picked her as a target, as a victim. She asked him, please go ruin her life, ruin her future, and dump her and all that. But he ended up falling in love with her, and that's when he decides to change. That's the moral number 2 of the story. Only love can really save you from the darkness. It saves you from that, because he was getting saved, he was falling in love with her, and his stepsister was so jealous, extremely jealous, that she didn't want him to do that. She was threatening him, and she was like, oh, you choose her over me, because she always like tell him as a reward, he will get to sleep with her. Sick, I know, but they're like not related by blood. Anyways, and then when he dumped, and she would like convince him and try to make him look like a coward. Oh, you fall in love, blah 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 blah, you're not tough, you're not strong. And when he will like leave the girl and go back to the stepsister, and then she will be like, sorry, I don't want to sleep with you. Did you really think I was gonna do that? I just want to see you hurt and be in pain. That was her goal. She never cared about him. He thought that she cares about him. She never did. She lives in the darkness. She needed company, and when he was being saved by love, she was mad. These are the 2 morals of the story. Not sure if there's anything else girls share with me. And be aware of such people who likes to bring you in the darkness with them. In the darkness, I don't know, I don't mean like worshiping the devil or that, but they want you to join them. I don't know, girls, like if you have this friend acting like a best friend, she cares, she wants you to join, have an experience in life, she offers you drunk or whatever, bring you to bad parties. Be aware, be careful. She's not your friend. She doesn't care. She doesn't care about, because if she cares, if you say no, she should respect that. But if she pushes, then she wants to drag you with her to hell. Be aware. Leave me some feedback. No one is leaving me any comments. Do you want me to stop? Encourage me. Okay, thank you. Bye.